So good afternoon. This is the trade journal of first week of February. So the trades that I have taken in gold, and the thing is I have reduced my watch list to just crypto and gold. I have removed forex pairs from my watch list. So this was the first trade which I missed. I saw the trade, planned the trade, means I was about to take, but I didn't have the guts to take the trade, so I just left the trade. So see the back test. So here was the double bottom at an important liquidation area. Up it took the liquidity, then from lower high double bottom means here change of character happened, then breakup structure. So breakup structure was there and it was with great strength, so it has the higher probability to go much higher. So in according to Fibonacci level, it was means it has almost came to 0.5 level or 50% retracement area, and then there was breakout of the trend line. So here one trade could have been placed, SL would be here and target will be this liquidity area or 1:2. See another trade that formed after change of character and breakup structure. Here another breakup structure, and from this high to this low to this high, 38% retracement area, but not proper retest. And then there was breakdown of this trend line, and then there was liquidity grab. So it has high tendency to go up. See, there was a breakout accumulated at this zone, and then it started to go up. But another problem is after this much means covering one, two, and three candle, it covered six candles. So it was not a proper entry setup. Still, it worked. See, entry could have been here or after the trap. This is a best trap trading example. 1:2 or targeting this liquidity area. See, here was one mini trade, one touch, two touch, three touch, four touch, kind of proper setup, and then it came down. I took this trade, and the thing is we cannot target too much low, and I have not booked a good profit, but I have booked some profits. My target was this area, this low, but it didn't come. Then in gold it kind of formed a like this, it formed here and it formed here one diamond shape chart pattern, but it had multiple touch of this trend line, so I have shorted somewhere here, and it was a market order, so got at a higher bid like this. And instead of that, if I would have kept a limit order at this area and kept an SL of this area, so it could have easily been 1:2 here only, but my means I had too much greed, say 1:2. So this was the trend line I saw in other YouTube video. So later I came to realize this was also a good support. Before that I was targeting this liquidity area, not this liquidity area. So my target was like this big big target. So that was the problem. But I have exited, means I have taken 0.03 lot, so I have exited 0.02 lot at this area, and I was holding that 0.01 area, one lot, and I have exited at this area. So it was a good trade. Just two things: placing limit order and targeting 1:2. So that was a good trade, but the headache trade was this area. And another thing was, this day was Tuesday. Let me read this one. This day was Tuesday. I thought there is no setup on Tuesday, it cannot be, and there was actually a setup, but the candles are less than 5 hour accumulation, so I didn't take this trade. Otherwise it would have been a great trade. So it will be like this, and targeting this liquidity 1.7576, or if I could have hold more, could have targeted this liquidity. So that's all part of the game. So see, in larger time frame, one touch, two touch, three touch, and there is an accumulation, and there is also a breakout of this flag pattern. So this was one flag pattern, and that one flag pattern was here, flag pattern breakout, accumulation, and then there is another resistance of this trend line. So in my head there was a plan that gold will break this area, so I had went long at the breakout. So let me show you the breakout. So see, at this breakout I have entered a trade because one was strength, that was the mistake, and I've kept my SL here, that was okay. And there was a break, change of character also, not change of character, actually break of structures. So I have entered the trade and kept my target like 1:2, but the problem was it started to reverse, and my plan was to take risk of 0.25%. So I entered the trade, and by mismanaging I added few more quantity here, adding to my loser. That was my biggest mistake. So that was it. And directly and I was not at home, directly it hit my SL. Then after waiting few time, again there was the strength. After taking out this liquidity, there was a strength in the market. There was strength in the market. So what I have done was, I mark out the zone that if this liquidity takes, and this liquidity, it is 50% of this area. So I just placed a limit order here, and I kept my SL here,